Okay, so here we go, down into the Ferry Theater.
Yeah, it's been years. The store's changed.
Was there any admission to this show?
Go out of business.
Yeah.
Any admission? Huh?
Yes.
Did you just
How
buy
much?
that record or did District have it?
You pay in labor.
What? And this is the labor?
Yeah. It'll be hours labor.
Okay. Well, let's go. Let's see some of the other guests as they arrive. Our celebrity guests. Actually, they're some of the stars of these films, so
Yeah.
we look forward to that.
Okay. I'm the producer, the director, and manager.
So what is
And
that?
editor.
What is it? No, you can't edit
Why not?
because I'm behind the camera here.
Oh,
and you
but
don't know,
I'm editing the films you're going to be watching.
and you don't know how to work this one.
I know, but I'll learn.
Okay, well, let's go get some of the other arriving guests. Oh, there's Denise. Very.
Hi.
Hi. And Radine.
And I just said I never dreamed we'd be coming down this filthy basement.
No. I know, the camera's actually picking up every speck of dirt here. See that little fuzz in the camera lens? That's from the dirt here.
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to take a look at some of these old movies. 1958.
I'd love to because I would be younger there.
Yes, you were a couple years younger. So that was 1958.
Decent, huh?
A little bit. That's when I have to be there to run their stuff.
No, not necessarily. That was 1958, and the first movie is actually, it looks like it was Easter. So let's take a look.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here we. I was going to say, if you want to say something, really say it loud because the noise is a bit much.
Oh, there's Randy in the little red jacket.
What a good-looking guy,
Isn't
huh?
he cute?
Where were we?
I thi- what a guy.
Your mother's?
So what kind of car was that, Pop?
That's in Oakville.
Is that the kind
Oh.
that Bolton had one just like
Yeah, we bought twin cars.
Oh, Randy, you're cute. Little boy all dressed up.
I'm embarrassed.
You shouldn't be.
He likes
Yeah,
to
that's
pose for the
mother.
Look at
Old
there
mother.
you
Look at Radine.
Boy, Radine, I don't mind looking at that picture. I just got my mouth open. She was
There's that.
There's your
Look at
Pop.
that, Grandpa. Yeah. I'll be darned. This is fun to see.
Look at Linda.
Oh, Linda. Yeah, she ain't a bad age.
Why? She looks
I
cute.
think she was good. She had her hair curled for a change. Long curled all the time. Look how thin Radine was, and I thought I was fat then. Isn't this your mom's backyard?
Yep.
Is this the one on 39th South?
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is where that St. Mark's Hospital is. Boy,
Yep.
it was just a year, Mom, that you were probably standing about right there.
Yeah, right there, because that's where it was, right on their house.
So we have Aunt Lillian,
Old Lily.
I think. Yep.
I always liked old Aunt Lily.
Randy.
Randy, Easter
Don't you think
basket.
he's a cute guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he was so cute. Look at old Ray Dean walking pretty good in high heels.
And that was my first car, was it?
Yep.
Is that Randy?
Yes, Randy.
Oh, look at a little,
There's Randy
little
again.
baseball
Who's that
player.
blonde hair?
He was real blonde.
Look at the freckles on him.
Smiley.
He's pretty proud of that baseball suit.
I think it was Grandma, your mother, that always gave both much baseball suits. I'm sure it was.
And I ran around giving everybody kisses here.
Oh, I want to see that.
Do you think Fred looks anyone like his dad?
Yep.
Something.
I think
Quite a bit.
a little bit. Not.
Your dad, you look like him. In a way, yeah. But not really. There's a family resemblance. Oh, that was a long time.
How old was he?
You know why? Didn't you explain to me that I wasn't supposed to throw the ball with the mitt? That I was supposed to catch with it.
Oh, there's
It's a-
3.
Years
So this is my
old.
3rd birthday. Wow.
Aw, you're so cute.
I didn't blow him out very well.
Oh, you do.
Keep trying.
There's a long time that
Linda.
Linda hiding from the
She
camera.
reminds me of Jenny.
Look how
right
skinny
there.
she was.
There's your Pop.
Oh,
Sitting on his false teeth. He was a real character.
see that little dog?
Uh-oh,
Okay,
that's
okay.
what he got
We wanna see that again.
He did that all the
Now we know where Randy got his.
Sense of humor.
Okay, so we're gonna look for false teeth.
You're in slow motion here.
Renegade Bud. You always loved him.
Oops, I'm going the wrong way, huh?
There you are.
Okay, well, we're going to have a little bit of forward to backwards.
Linda's shy.
There it is.
Okay, so we had false teeth. And there's Grandma's dog Boots, right?
Oh yes, and Boots, do you know what?
What?
Dad built a little coffin for little Boots.
Yeah?
And I lined it with pink satin.
Look at you.
Yes, Kitty. I lined it all with pink satin.
Really?
We buried it in her backyard.
Oh.
You nailed the boards together. It was a nice little box, wasn't it? Oh, that was funny.
Well, I can't imagine Bud being there without a shirt on.
I can't either. You didn't go around without it.
That must be our place.
That's their house.
Okay, here's Randy.
Aw.
If he's not a very good fisherman, Pops, why wouldn't I be a very good fisherman?
They didn't have a very good teacher.
And who was my teacher?
I was your teacher. Huh?
This is really funny. Where do you think this is?
Fish Lake.
Really?
Was that up on the 7 Mile?
And is that, who's that? Is that you, Mom?
Rating.
Me and my culottes.
Culottes.
Well, not culottes. They were, what do you call those little white pants? Can't remember.
That's right.
They were the thing. Anyway.
Old friend Merle Bolton.
That was Merle
That
Bolton.
was Merle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And what car is that? Is that the old?
He had one, and I had one. We had identical cars. We were good friends. We bought identical.
So besides my third birthday in 1958, what was your best or most vivid memory of 1958?
Wow, I don't have a memory of 58.
Nope.
No.
Kind of put you on the spot there, huh?
Yeah, you did.
Well-
you know, if that's that. Yes, you know, I can't remember anything significant about that year.
Okay. Well, it was probably a good year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Things
The
were going
50s
well.
were good years, I'd say.
business was going well, and we were enjoying it. We were doing a lot of square dancing at that time.
Uh-huh. Is
And
that because you were a square?
Absolutely. Yeah.
You guys were actually pretty wild and crazy, weren't you?
Exactly. Yeah. And so.
Turn this way, Pop, just so the light's a little bit.
What we did is this fellow that you saw in that movie, that's Merle Bolton, which is a very dear friend, and we bought cars alike, you know. And then he died of cancer, and I spoke at his farewell. At his farewell. At his funeral. Yeah. So it was a great loss. I lost a great dear friend. So
I remember him. He was a nice guy.
it's
He was
like I lost
funny guy.
Wendell Hackett's a very dear friend, and Wayne Borg. You know, lost those guys. You know, so I've lost some good friends. So.
Well, what we're going to see next is you going off a diving board.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
And we have one classic shot.
No, yeah.
Only Fred Ferry can do that.
I can hardly wait.
But before we go to the pool, Mom, do you have any particular memories of 58?
Just that you were 3 years old, and you were a cute little guy. And the others are about the same as his. We did a lot of square dancing then. We were having a lot of fun
Yeah.
square dancing and just.
Well, I remember watching you guys were on television, and I think I already said this on video once, but I remember wondering how you guys got inside the television.
Yeah. Linda wondered that one time too.
Because you were only about a foot tall.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
really was hard on me.
Really?
Yeah, that was
You
hard.
thought we had shrunk.
Yeah, that was, and you were black and white too, but
Yeah.
otherwise. Well, why don't we take a look? We'll take a look at another sequence of film here, and we'll see what you have to say after all of this.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, Mom?
No, that's about all I can remember.
Okay. Well, we'll.
Yeah, it was good. It was a fun time.
Great. Well, let's take a look at the other pool, or the pool.
Okay.
Okay, here we are at the pool. This is the family pool, sort of. One of 10 families.
Oh, is that one? Oh, that's.
Okay, so we're going to do yeah, this is you can tell it's that pool. Look at that dive. Let's take another look. Let's take a look at the slow motion. Oh, look at that. Look, there's no stomach. I'm impressed. And actually, this is pretty good. I'm impressed. We got up and arc, and let's watch the entry. Oh, the knees folded. Otherwise, pretty good dive. Okay, we have Linda. taking off. Look at those hills. They look the same today. There goes Linda. Nice dive, Linda. Is that
Oh, that one's
Oh.
The dime board.
okay? Okay, we have to watch this one. We're going to analyze Freddy's second dive here. Okay, let's. Well, let's. So, Dad, tell me what you were thinking here.
Well, I was thinking of how to do it.
Okay, let's watch. Oh!
I think your foot slipped.
Okay, let's watch that one again. Let's see if we can figure out what happened.
Randy's cold.
Oh,
Your foot slipped.
yeah, I could jump off backward again.
Okay, well, I like that.
That's fun. Yeah.
Yep. Denise, is there any question why I'm the way I am?
No, it's becoming very evident to me.
So we have Bud going on.
Is this 58 too?
Yep. The whole roll says 50. There we go. That wasn't so bad. What do you think of that one?
Yeah, that's better than I expected to do.
Is that Merle?
Yeah, he was so much fun. He was just a lot of fun.
I remember.
Made you laugh.
Well, this is the time we were over there and you threw Elva into clothes. She just had her hair done. And
Who's that, Mom? Is that
Elva
you?
is Merle, I don't know.
Oh,
Elva's
Radine.
Merle's husband, wife. And he,
And we close the pool scene with a shot of. Who's that?
That's me.
All right. Is that me?
there's my mother.
There's-
my
there's-
sister, Franny.
There's.
I'll be darned.
Yep. And Franny, and she was.
Is that your
Okay, there's your mom.
grandma? I keep saying now I'm getting shaped like my mother, but I still don't worry because of the wrist. She just did.
Mom, you got to talk louder.
Oh, I know.
He's older now, though.
Well, this is still probably summer of '58, huh?
He looked bigger than 3.
So there's Linda, and look at that. We had a tripod. Oh, this is.
Is that Fran?
Was that Fred?
Gosh.
Rewind
There's your
that.
mom. Right,
How-
where's Radine cutting the food, doing all the preparation?
Might be.
There's Jerry and your mom. Oh, that's so nice.
There's Randy. Yeah.
Oh, there's the kid's there, old butt on his decorated bicycle.
Okay, we have a parade. We're going to cut off the camera for just a minute here.
That's Linda, Randy
Is
didn't
that the Fort Wayne, Fred?
say about that.
Oh, no, it's not, because that gets...
Well, look at that dive. That was a nice dive.
And I was sitting on the beach here.
Can we hear that story again?
Oh, no.
The camera was off.
Oh, that's hilarious!
Okay, I'll tell you. Happy to tell that story.
Well, I don't
I've told
want
it
the
1,000
whole world to see
times.
that. I don't
Okay.
want this
But hey,
post.
we were just looking at the pictures of Radine in the swimming suit, and she thought that might be the swimming suit that she wore up in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, when we were on vacation. And we were up there, and I was laying on the beach, and she went swimming. Pretty soon I looked out there, and here come a woman up out of the water with her boobs hanging out. And then I looked, and it was Radine. Was I disappointed?
Mom? Okay, we won't embarrass Mom.
Was I embarrassed?
Yeah. Were
Why
you?
did I get back down the water quick? I had dove off of a board thing that, you know, one of those, what
Buoy
they
out
call
there.
a floating deck that was out in the lake. And I had taken a dive off of that when I came up. Woof. Embarrassed.
So, tap dancing on the boat and swimming topless.
Yeah.
Wow, the things we learn.
Yeah. Well, there need more to come.
Okay. I'm sure this will remind you of a few.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll cut back to the film.
Okay, great.
Okay, so here we have Bud and his go-kart. Look at the street. No trees, no bushes. This house wasn't too old. What year was it? You moved in about 54?
55.
55, so
No,
Just-
I thought we moved in 53 because Randy wasn't
Oh, that's
born
right. You were
for
born
2
in
years.
55.
so this neighborhood's not very old at this point.
53, it was a new house.
Randy.
There's Randy playing in the gutter.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's where Brett learned it.
You must have.
Comes naturally to boys.
Okay, so we're going to cut back to
Wow.
Radine. Oh, there she is. Look how much younger you are.
Look how thin.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that pot.
And you're proud of it, too.
Boy, am I. I must have just lost 40
Look
pounds.
at that little car right here.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Couldn't get on. He was a cute little boy. He was a nice little boy.
Well, there's the truck.
Now, who's that, Dad?
I don't know.
No.
Oh, yeah, I do know. I think that's me. We were on our way to Denver, Colorado. We stopped up in Roseville someplace and rode the horse there for Elba's.
Okay, whose horse was that?
It was Elba's Bolton's sister or something.
Really? And you actually didn't like crash that one into the fence there that time, did you?
No.
Okay, so you know what? Talk really loud into the camera because I want to hear. We want to capture this.
Is that Bud?
Yeah, that's good.
That's I think it's Duchesne. We stopped at Merle Bolton's wife's sister. Then he had that horse, and so he just rode the horses up the front.
Well, that's neat.
Look at that! Wow.
Well, I'm really dangerous.
Giddy up. Yeah.
Oh, I hope Bud wanted to be on camera there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was hiding before. Okay, so we ended the film there, seeing you riding the horse. Everybody riding the horse except me. And then you thought the lake we're going to see shortly or next was probably in Colorado somewhere. Estes Park.
It was Grand Lake.
Grand Lake. Okay.
We traveled all over Colorado, from Denver north up into Estes Park, and we spent like almost 2 weeks just traveling over in that area.
We went down by Pikes Peak, down to
Mesa Verde.
Mesa Verde.
Turn this way a little, Pop. Half your face is shaded. Okay.
Yeah,
Pikes Peak, Mesa Verde,
yeah, and
Mesa
the
Verde.
Royal Gorge,
Royal Gorge.
and there's some other interests over at prison. We went to what's that?
Canyon City.
Canyon City Prison. Went through the prison because I knew a guy that his father was warden
Oh,
of
really?
that prison, so they give us a guided tour, and it was real funny. Merle and I walked in, and we walked into the women's department, and all the girls were whistling at us and stuff like that. And then the women walked in, and then the men were whistling and stuff like that of her, Radine and Elba, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of an interesting experience, you know.
And they
Kind of
had, the prisoners had bedspreads and flowered curtains hanging at their cells, their bars. It was amazing.
Wow.
Well, we didn't realize it, but that time there was probably gay. They were all a lot of gays in there, but we didn't realize that that's what they were. You know, they'd have like pink bedcloths and televisions and curtains and just all real feminine type stuff. And I thought, wow, kind of a weird thing this was. You know, because I never even heard of it actually. That gay thing really being that important or that not important, that prevalent in the prisons, you know, but I guess it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, you were pretty tolerant of that back in those days because you had that George guy that worked for you.
Yeah.
And you actually let him.
Then
You
also-
actually let me work for him, but that's all right.
Well, then I run across that in the service too. When I was in the Army, I had a few occasions to be, not involved, but exposed to that type of thing. So I just laughed it off at that time, you know.
Yeah. Well, since Brett doesn't think you're real open-minded, but you actually were. You're ahead of your time in those days. So.
You had a friend you called Mary.
Yeah.
Is that why you called him Mary?
Yeah, he was. I think he was
A
gay.
military guy.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
There
Well-
were a lot of them. There were a lot of those guys in there.
Well, we're going to take a break and we're going to go have dinner with the Bud and Renee and family and Linda as well. So we'll take a little time out here and we'll come back and hopefully watch a little more. Do you enjoy doing this? Is it?
Oh yeah, this is fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you ought to stay for about a week so we can finish it.
Yeah.
It'll probably take a week,
You know,
and you can stay,
you're
stay
gonna
2 weeks.
you're gonna have
That'll work for
to
you.
you're gonna want to lock the doors though to make us watch all these movies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fit my work in though.
Okay.
You know, you might have to shovel snow.
Yeah. You might maybe tomorrow you might have to shovel snow. You didn't put the date on what we're talking today. This is December 20th, 1999.
I actually did.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Okay.
So I opened it up. So, okay. Hey, we'll go ahead and have some dinner and come back after these. No, after this break. No messages on this year's.
Okay.
Unless you want to do a commercial.
What do you mean? No. Maybe I'll do a
Denise.
candy commercial. You know,
Denise,
like,
I had to catch you in the picture here. Okay.
let's do a candy commercial about
Oh.
mountain-grown chocolate candy that I received from Denise
Mountain
today.
Okay, I think you two could do an excellent candy commercial.
I think so too.
I don't know.
We could end it by jumping on the candy.
There you go.
Okay. Well, we'll be back after this meal.
Okay. Can hardly wait.
Okay, well, it is the last night. What's the date? Is it the 22nd? So the last you saw in the film, we were up in at this winter sports park. Since then, we came home, did a whole lot of shopping, had a lot of fun, had a wonderful Christmas Eve dinner on the 21st. And we've had a really, really nice time. We're staying one extra night, but
Just for Fred.
just for just for Freddie. Denise is trying to score some points. Okay, so we're taking a look at the movies, and this will be our last shot at the movies before we head home. But we really had to go grab the camera because of the bus. So we're gonna get a little preamble from Freddy and Radine before we show the bus on the video. So let's hear how this bus was actually put together. So do you want to both tell us a little bit about the bus?
Yeah, I'll tell you about the bus. When you was a baby, I wanted your mother and you guys to go deer hunting with me, and your mother said she would not go stay in a tent. So I went and rented it. I put an ad in the paper, rented this bus, which is a bus that's been made into a motorhome. And I rented the bus so that we could all go deer hunting. And the main thing was you, Randy, because your mother did not want to take you because you were still real young. And so then we had so much fun in that. So I went and bought the bus, and then we used it. And then I went and put double bunk beds in it, and Radine remembers more I put in it. Go ahead, Ray.
Yep. So,
Then we got a studio couch from my mother to open up into another bed, put that in there. We had a table, kitchen table, and I guess benches, I'm not sure which. And then we didn't have inside plumbing or inside even water taps. We did have a sink. So we decided we would take the water in great big, probably 30 or 50 gallon water or garbage cans, and we had them all full of water in the in the bus. And then he went down the driveway, and of course going down the hill, that old water went slish, splash, splash all over the bus. That was funny.
why doesn't that surprise me? What do you think, Denise?
That's a Freddy thing to do.
Of course, that had to all be cleaned
so
up
smart,
again
you know.
before we took off.
And,
And then we headed for deer hunting, and go ahead. That was.
and that lesson
tell him what
didn't
happened
teach you
on the
anything
way.
about a big open top Diet Coke in your hand, huh? In a
Yeah.
4-wheel drive vehicle today, huh? Okay, let's hear more.
Well, then we were going hunting, and we'd gone up this hill up down by Fish Lake, and Bud saw some deer run across, and there's 14 deer, and Bud just went crazy about that deer, and then he insisted that I lay him out so he could run, because he could run faster than the bus was going up the hill. And it probably was too.
Hey, well, let's take a look at that old thing.
Well,
Oh.
One more thing about that bus. We were going deer hunting in Kanosh. I don't know if it was the first trip, the second, third, whatever it was, and it conked out on us.
Blew up the engine.
The engine conked out on
Oh.
us. But there was no worrying about it then. He had your dad with his truck pulled us up to where we were in the camp, and we just sat there for 3 days.
I kind of remember that.
Worry about the bus later, you know. And so after, when we were finally ready to come home from deer hunting, he went down to Kanosh and called a wrecker. And the wrecker came down and pulled us all the way back to Salt Lake.
Well, I knew the guy, the record guy.
Did you?
The Lyman, who was his name.
I think
for
I
kindergarten.
remember that. That's one of my early memories, too. So, was that the last engine you blew up on a motorhome type of bus thing,
Yeah,
Paul?
but no, I blown up a lot of engines.
I don't know what this picture's going to show. It might be the time we were at Soapstone in that bus with all the Board
No, this
family.
is Mill Creek one.
Yeah.
What?
This was up in Mill Creek.
Okay, this is Mill Creek.
Okay.
I couldn't-
That's about it.
Okay. Well.
Let's see the film.
Okay. Let's take a look.
That don't look anything like he did, does it?
No, he doesn't. Randy does, though.
Randy was good.
Obama's getting into that.
Now be careful what you say. I'm recording.
Look at the cute little Randy.
Oh, there you go. Keep saying it. Okay. There's the bus.
It was an old Studebaker bus.
Yep.
School bus. And it's silver. I took the engine off another engine for the automatic drive in it. Go for a long time.
Well, say that again. You put an extra automatic in it.
Yeah, I had to put a open build engine in with an automatic transmission in it.
There's you in your best form.
Yep.
You know, what amazes me is you are awake.
Yeah. Well, that's what in between.
So this is a correction. You thought this was Mill Creek, but it's you think it's American Fork.
American.
And how do you remember that?
Oh, well, that was easy to remember. I remember that trip very well. That's when we hiked up to Tippinogus Cave, and I carried you on my shoulders, ran up back to Tippinogus Cave.
Really?
Remember the very close.
Yeah.
And yet we had to run. Get there in time to see it.
And I carried you on my shoulders all the way.
I remember that hammock frame. We used to push each other around the backyard in that. Like it was kind of like a sled.
Fisherman.
Oh, now should I watch how you cast here, Pop?
Yeah. This stuff I learned now after I taught you.
No, this is before. I would think like 15 years later you'd probably be an expert.
Now we're deer hunting. Here's about deer hunting.
Is that the old Jeep? And was that a Chevy?
No, that was Ted's car.
Is that Grandma and Grandpa's trailer?
Here's the record. Here's the Grandma talked about coming to pick me up.
Okay.
Lyman Anderson.
What was his name?
Lyman. I worked with Bambi. That's our tent.
Wow, this is
Yeah.
great.
And
You were in the tent and the motorhome and the bus.
Well, I think that people can't take the tent. No. That's Dad's truck.
Bus up there.
That's Bud.
There's old Queenie. Was that Queenie?
Who's that? That's Dad?
That's Dad. That's
Halloween.
Okay, so Halloween because deer hunting was always just a little bit before that, right?
That's on stilts or something? Is that you? Oh, that's
There's. Well, that was a fun trip back in time, wasn't it?
oh, I loved it. I'd like to see more of it. I want you guys to stay another day so we can watch for more films.
I figured you would,
Yeah.
and we would love to too.
Okay, that's fine. We'll do it.
Okay, Mom, did you enjoy that?
Oh yes, I enjoyed that. A lot of memories of that old bus.
Yeah, it was
A lot
fun.
of other things we could tell you about too.
You know what I wish? That I was always so upset because you had the bus here usually between deer hunting and Halloween, and I was always so upset when you took it away wherever you took it. Because I had so much fun playing in that thing.
I don't remember taking it away.
No, I don't. You didn't keep it here. You
Is
didn't
that
keep
right?
it. Oh, I was so bummed out when that thing went away. I loved it.
Oh, I don't remember that.
We had a kick. So
Unless I took it down to the office and down to the store and that's it parked there, but I don't remember doing that.
I think you did. I think you had it parked on the side of Grandma's house or something. Great Grandma's house.
I could have.
Yeah. So,
I don't even remember where he took it.
any other highlights, Mom, that you remember?
Oh no, not offhand.
Oh, you
It was
said there's
just-
a
it
whole
was
bunch
just
more
quite-
stories.
Oh, there are other stories. Yeah, we probably have pictures of it. You want me to tell you one?
Yeah.
We all decided to go up to eat, I guess, a Sunday picnic up at Soapstone, and we took the Borg family, and all their kids were there at that time, and the boys and everybody. And we all piled into that bus and all drove up there, pulled into the Soapstone campground, and finally found a place between two other camps, and we were awfully close. Boy, I bet they thought we were a bunch of Okies. As soon as we stopped, those kids jump out of the bus. They all ran in the river carrying chairs, and there they are all sitting out in the middle of the river on chairs.
I think that's on film somewhere.
So that might be.
I do. I know
That might
it
be
is.
on a film coming up.
Because I remember
sometime.
that. Yep.
And I thought, boy, I'll bet those people on each side of us thought we were a bunch of loons.
But we loved it.
Well, coming up in a bus like that, though, I don't know why they would think that.
No, I don't either. That was really quite a bus.
But you were really ahead of your time because motorhomes weren't really around then, were they?
No.
It was just trailers and
I don't
campers.
even think the trailers, not
Yeah.
the quality trailers are after that, you know. But no, that was like probably in 1957, 58, I would think.
I don't know, but that was, I think it wasn't too long after that bus that we had a camper. I think campers were in existence then. I think trailers were too, but not like they are now.
So what
Sure
do you,
they were, because your mother and dad had a little trailer down there.
Yeah,
on that
that's
deer
right.
hunting
Yeah,
trip.
yeah, they did.
So
So they're pretty neat. Fun looking back at the old cars and people that many years ago, 40 plus years ago.
Well,
40,
it looked like about
40
1956,
41.
57.
No, it's 58 is what you have on the tape.
yeah,
So 50 or 41 years ago.
what I like best about the pictures is that I was thin then.
You still are. Look, your toes haven't changed a bit.
Yes, they have. They're longer.
And what I like about it, don't have a big gut on me.
No.
Yeah, no, I don't see one.
Yeah, it's there.
No, look, we'll flatten it out here. We'll photo touch it.
Okay, that's great. Thanks.
Okay, Denise, what did you think?
Thanks for crazy.
Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and sign off until next time. So, the end of December 22nd,
Yep.
1999.
Yep, the last December 22nd in this millennium.
All right. So we'll fade out on this little unit here that's captured these memories for the last 30, 40 plus years.